Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rest assured, you'll get your money's worth. Really show it happened how
Musically, what is your favorite genre or kind of music, and how is it represented here in Bonnaroo? Even if it's something like you like complex music and how that's here. I think I love bass. I love bass, and I have such an appreciation for dubstep, and Bass Nectar and Pretty Lights were both here. Incredible, incredible.
As far as genre of music, I really love a lot of different things. I would say funk, soul are my favorites. You know, I think Bonnaroo does a good job for you know, having an eclectic mix. You know, I'm typically not into a lot of the stuff that's headlining, but Neil Young, yo, that's dope. You know, there are a lot of Loretta Lynn's here. I mean, like, I like a lot of different things. I think that they do well to be eclectic. Let's see, I think Elmer had a question. What's your, has it changed your life?
Next question.
All right. Has Bonnaroo changed your life? And if so, how?
Yes, it makes me remember everything I learned in life. Like, I don't know, it takes me to a certain place where it's like everything's familiar, but I forgot it all along, you know? Does that make sense?
Sort of.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think definitely going to Bonnaroo year after year has changed my life, because there's hard times during the weekend, and then there's just like moments you're walking around, like when we were walking around at the My Morning Jacket show on Friday, like there were tons of people everywhere and I couldn't even walk, but I still just turned around to her, and like the sun was setting and wind was blowing, and I was just like, this is a Bonnaroo moment right here. Yeah, it was really cool. So it's just moments like that where you're just like, this has definitely like affected my life.
For sure.
Different ways.
Great answers. Yes, you get to be like a bunch of people with experience with life, and you get to hear their stories out, like the mistakes they've made, or even the good ones, that good times they had. But it's like, it's nice to know like there's like this wealth of knowledge here, and just to be like, discover that, just talk to people.
Give us one word to describe your Bonnaroo experience.
Epic. One word, yes, epic.
Epic?
Epicness, that's what I would call it. There's no other word for it.
What surprised you most about Roo / what did you see here that you'll never ever see again?
Well, it wasn't really surprising, but you always see it at Bonnaroo is the girls with nothing on but painted. I saw a girl in a fanny pack yesterday, and that was it. Fanny pack. And they won't see that anywhere else, but it really wasn't that surprising because it's Bonnaroo.
And the fact that people are in bathing suits like all day from noon to 4 a.m. Did you discover any new favorites?
Not any new favorites. We went to see Buffalo Springfield last night. Neil Young, he's an old timer. He was really good. We just need to turn the music up a little bit.
Good grief, what was their name? They did a lot of bass playing. They played like night before last.
With the robots on stage.
Yeah.
Space fish. So, anyhow, you know how it is. You just go to one stage.
Primus, oh yeah, of course. Of course.
They were really good. I'd never seen them before and heard of them, so we really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
How was your trip here? Was it uneventful, eventful? Just give us an idea how you got here and how it was.
Oh, it was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't too bad. We came in real early, well, real late Wednesday. It turned out we got in at like 12, and then we got into our cave at like 5:30. But my buddy's car broke down, so I had to actually had to tow my friend's car in with us. So.
Did you guys get like a different? How'd you guys get here?
Well, it like broke down like a mile on the exit in the line. So we like hooked it up, moved it in, but it worked out. We don't know how we're getting home. Who are you most excited to see this Bonnaroo?
Personally, I was pretty excited to see Dr. John in the meters. That was pretty dope. Excited to see the Black Keys and excited to see Beirut. I'm excited to see everyone. I'm just excited to be here. You can't really pick just one person to be excited about. There's like 300 to see and everything to do. What is the craziest thing that you have seen at Bonnaroo?
Okay. I don't think I need to. Alright, you guys wanna go? Yeah.
Probably all the naked hippies. Yeah, we've seen at least like 36 half-naked chicks. We've been keeping count. That's a lot of titties. Personally, the craziest thing I saw was I went to STS 9 last night and went until like 6 in the morning and just all the people raving. It was pretty fucking intense. I was down there until then, and I just went and passed out. I was already fucking, the sun was up. What is the most disgusting experience you've had at Bonnaroo?
Today I had to take a poo, and they were pretty much completely full, so I basically had a mantra and I said, mind over matter, mind over matter, mind over matter, and I had a pretty good poo. Favorite Bonnaroo concert and why?
I enjoyed the fish shows 2 years ago that were, they had two, one Friday and one Sunday, and it was just really intense.
What was the first year you came to Bonnaroo?
Yeah, I kind of already touched on that. The first year I was here was 2002. Yeah, and that was by far the best year. It was me and my best friend Bob and my brother Brandon. We saw this festival and just like, hey, cool, Widespread Panic's playing. And then pretty soon I was like, wow, Yonder Mountain's playing. Pretty soon I was like, hey, Trey's playing. Phil and Bob are playing. Mo, Big Woo, Humphreys. Pretty soon, we had to go. There's no way we couldn't go. Like, hey, we gotta go to this concert called Bonnaroo. Because the first time I saw it online, I never heard it pronounced. And so, yeah, I was calling it Bonnaroo until I actually got there, and I got corrected. It felt kind of silly, because, you know, how are you gonna shout, yeah, Bonnaroo? Doesn't sound right at all. Bonnaroo is where it's at. And that first year was just something magical, you know. No one really knew what to expect. But yet we're all just kind of there figuring it out for ourselves, and the traffic was the worst, the heat was bad, but you know, best weekend of my life, hands down, Bonnaroo 2002.
So far, what has been your standout moment of Bonnaroo? That made you sit back and think, you know what, this is awesome, or anything like that.
Alright, the first one, the first serious like Bonnaroo moment was at Florence the Machine. The last song, Dog Days Are Over, which is just like such an anthem, I think, for like this community. Like shit will work out. Like we have each other's backs. The dog days are over. Like it was so incredible to have the entire. There must have been like 40,000 people in the audience. Every single one of them was screaming it. Like guys, girls, did not matter. Like top of their lungs, and she was just like Florence, like wheeling. Oh my god, it was just like electric. Like you just like you feel it. It was so good. That was really good.
What advice do you have for other newcomers?
I would say my biggest piece of advice isn't really like the material so much as it is to just trust. Like I'd say like trust the community. See, Bonnaroo friends. Trust the community and like trust that the people here are good and they are having the same journey and the same fun as you. I was like, I have great art communities in Chicago where I'm from, but I just did not trust that this many people would all be so cool. And like once you finally like get that and you understand that there are no enemies here, like it's fine. If someone's talking to you, it's genuinely because they want to know you or they want to help you or they want to connect with you. It's so much easier then. So trust.
Yeah. A lot of my favorite parts about Bonnaroo is that I feel like I'm in a city full of like 80,000 of my best friends. For the most part, any person I meet here, I feel like if I lived next to them, I would be hanging out with them every day.
Kindred spirits.
Yeah, exactly.
Spirits. No matter where I go, like these are the people that I'll be drawn to.
You know, when you're at home, you have your inner circle, you know. So when you come to Bonnaroo, your inner circle expands to, you know, fulfill all of Bonnaroo.
Whole community.
Yeah, that's such a great feeling.